friends, DK this side. When it comes to passive investing, the obvious choice is index fund or index related ETFs. And why we choose index related fund or ETFs? Simply because the secular trend historically has been bullish. So even if the investor doesn't have much knowledge about the individual stocks, he can create its portfolio by using index fund or ETF route. Now, there has been a point of debate in recent time whether to choose Nifty 50 or Nifty Next 50 or Nifty 100 as an index to be part of your portfolio. Because in recent time, Nifty Next 50, although historically has given a better return, has been volatile simply because of the Adani stocks have a bigger coverage in Nifty Next 50. But was it a temporary phenomenon or it's a cause of worry if we invest in or choose in Nifty Next 50 for passive investing? So in this video, we will discuss the historical facts so that we are well prepared based on the information that we have to choose either Nifty 50 or Nifty Next 50 or Nifty 100 index for our passive investing, or maybe the combination of these three indices. So friends, do not forget to like the video. Let's begin our discussion. Let us first understand how Nifty Next 50 is different than Nifty 50. Let me first emphasize, both the index ultimately are constituted with the help of large cap stocks as per the definition of the regulator SEBI. So how large cap stocks are arrived at? Based on simply the market capitalization. That is why it is called large cap stock, based on market capitalization. So top 50 companies with the largest market capitalization in Indian stock market become the part of Nifty 50. It is that simple. Now this becomes the benchmark index of Indian stock market on National Stock Exchange. Now second comes the Nifty Next 50. Earlier it used to be known as Nifty Junior. So more or less the index is large cap, but next 50 large companies from 51 to 100 become the part of Nifty Next 50 index. Now let us understand a little more concept about it. Nifty 50 can be considered as the top 50 companies from the Indian corporate world, while Nifty Next 50 can be considered as gateway to Nifty 50. Those who perform better in the Nifty Next 50 segment, and they may qualify for Nifty 50 stocks whenever rebalancing takes place. So rebalancing of these indices are very strong point for us as a passive investor, because we need not to bother that companies which are performing badly will permanently remain as a part of Nifty 50 or Nifty Next 50. Now consider this with a simple example. IPL T20 cricket tournament is a gateway for many players to make a transition to Indian cricket team. Am I right in saying so? And same is the case of the stocks which are the part of Nifty Next 50 to become a part of Nifty 50 index in future based on sheer performance. If a stock price goes up, market capitalization will go up. And if it comes among the top 50, it will become the part of Nifty 50 index, and some stocks which has not performed well will be out of Nifty 50, but the only risk remains. If some stock is not performing well in Nifty 50, they may become a part of Nifty Next 50, and underperformance of such stocks, unless it is out of Nifty Next 50, may be a point of worry. Now let us check out the performance of Nifty 50 index versus Nifty Next 50 index in last 10 years time, since 2012. If you look at this pictorial diagram, which indicates bars in two colors. Green color represents Nifty 50 index, while red color index represents the Nifty Next 50 index, total return index. Now coming back to 2012, there was a massive outperformance by Nifty Next 50 index. Let us go back to 2013. There was a slightly underperformance of Nifty Next 50 with respect to Nifty 50. While in 2014, again Nifty Next 50 performed much better with a sizable outperformance. If we come back to 2015, so Nifty 50 has given a negative return, while Nifty Next 50 again outperformed Nifty 50 with a positive. In 2016, again Nifty Next 50 performed better than Nifty 50. In 2017, it did the same. In 2018, Nifty 50 gave a positive returns marginally by around 4 or 5%, while Nifty Next 50 had given a negative return of around 8 to 9%. Now in 2019, Nifty 50 certainly outperformed the Nifty Next 50. In 2020, Nifty 50 and Nifty Next 50 both have given the similar kind of returns. Now in 2021, again Nifty Next 50 outperformed the benchmark index Nifty 50. In 2022, of course, Nifty 50 performed better than Nifty Next 50, and in 2023, year till date means till 14th of April, this data is updated. So here also Nifty Next 50 is underperformed. In the recent time, underperformance of Nifty Next 50 can largely be attributed to the underperformance of Adani stocks. There are 4 stocks which are there as a part of Nifty Next 50. But by and large, when we look at the historical data, Nifty Next 50 has given a better performance than Nifty 50 in terms of returns year-on-year basis. While investing, it is very important to consider what is the diversification of these individual indices with respect to the stocks they have as a part of that index. Let us now check the diversification of Nifty Next 50 versus Nifty 100 versus Nifty 50. Look at this pictorial diagram where multiple bars are indicating several kind of diversification factor. The red color line represents Nifty Next 50, blue color bar represents Nifty 100, while black color bar represents Nifty 50. If we see top 5 stocks in terms of percentage of total assets within that particular index, the Nifty Next 50 has the least number of top 5 stocks. Top 10 stocks, if you look at, it is also has the least number of top 10 stocks as a percentage of total assets. Top 3 sectors, again, Nifty Next 50 has the least number of top 3 sectors in terms of percentage of total assets. And top 5 sectors, same is the story for Nifty Next 50. What does it indicate? That Nifty Next 50 is the best diversified index among the 3. So this index can help us as a passive investor to manage our risk in a better way. It is well said and widely said in the stock market that if you manage your risk well, profit is a byproduct of good risk management. So another important consideration comes while choosing the index for index fund or index investing through ETF route is the volatility of that particular index. Because the volatility ultimately represents the risk in the market. So look at this pictorial diagram which I have tabulated. Returns versus the beta of that particular index with respect to the benchmark index Nifty 50. Now if you look at the last column, that represents the beta of the index since inception of the index. Of course, the Nifty 50 will have the beta 1 because it's a benchmark index, while Nifty 100 has a beta of 0.99. So more or less, it is tracking the Nifty 50. Volatility is more or less same as that of Nifty 50. Well, when you look at the Nifty Next 50 index, its volatility is 0.95. So it is the least volatile index among the three indices. Now let us check the returns of these individual indices. Nifty 50 in last 5 years has given a return of 11.41%, while since inception it has given a return of 10.97%, while Nifty 100 in last 5 years has given a return of 10.4%, but since inception it has given a return of 15.07%. Nifty Next 50 in last 5 years has given a return of 5.78%. Why this figure is looking bad? Simply because of the recent jerk caused by the Adani stocks in the recent time. But it seems to be very temporary, because ultimately rebalancing in the index is a constant phenomenon. But since inception, this index has given a return of 14.74%, and it is the least volatile index among the three. So friends, now you know about the three stock market indices: Nifty 50, Nifty Next 50, and Nifty 100. Which index you will choose for passive investing in the stock market, or you will choose the combination of these indices? Please do offer your comments in the comment section of this video. Friends, do like this video, share this video, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell for updates. Looking forward to meet you very, very soon.